Is there someone in your life that you'd like to send a message to? You want it to be more profound, deeper than a text message, deeper than email. You want them to feel it in their core. It's called telepathy, and it works. And here's how to do it the easy way. Hi, everyone. Robert Zink, your miracle mentor and alchemy success coach. And today we are soaring high like a big, beautiful eagle. And we are always flying in the direction of your dreams and your goals. Want to remind you to claim your 30 minutes of miracle mentoring and alchemy success coaching. Find out what a mentoring program can mean for your life. We've helped people in 60 different countries save their relationships, get the money they desire, health, healing. We've done it all, and we can help you. Visit us at lawofattractionsolutions.com. You deserve the money you desire, the love that you crave, and the health and happiness that you depend on and are worthy of. lawofattractionsolutions.com. So, high flyers, have you ever had this happen? You were sitting around, you were thinking of someone, and all of a sudden the phone rings, and there they are. They're on the phone. You were thinking about them. Or have you ever been with some friends or in a relationship and you were thinking about something that you wanted for dinner and you mentioned it to your friend or your partner, and he or she comes back and says, "That's exactly what I was thinking about too." Now, Rachel and I do that all the time. It usually surrounds pizza, but whatever it is, we think about it at the same time. We're literally communicating telepathically because we're energy. We're all energy. We're vibration. And when you learn to tune in to someone else's vibration, to their energy, you can send them the most profound message. You can send them a deep message, and you can encourage them to text you, call you, write you, stop by the house, maybe even bring some pizza on the way. Now, the thing about telepathy, high flyers, is it doesn't work with the ego. If you've got that part of your brain, that 8% of your brain called your consciousness, if that 8% of your brain is focused on this won't work, it never happens to me, it can't happen, this is ridiculous, then guess what? I have a prediction for you. It won't happen. But if you can relax that part of your thinking and just go with this, you're going to be absolutely astonished. And I want to hear your results down below. I want to read them. I don't know if I can hear them, but I can read them because I want to share in your success. High flyers, the first thing you want to do is come up with a quiet space. It can be in your car, it can be in your bedroom, it can be in your living room, it can be outside sitting under a tree. I don't really care as long as it's a quiet space and you won't be disturbed. Next, I found a number of different types of breath work are effective for getting into state. But this count seems to me to be the most effective. So it's a slow breath in for 6 seconds through the nose, and then 3 seconds out. 6 seconds in, 3 seconds out. And wherever you're sitting, just allow yourself to practice this breath work for a moment or two. You'll automatically start to feel more relaxed. This particular breath work seems to increase the nitric oxide in your body, which relaxes your arteries and your muscles. So you're going to feel real good after a couple breaths. Remember, it's 6 seconds in, 3 seconds out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now, there's a technique from the book Science of Breath that was, it has its roots in India. And they use a technique called the tatwas. And we learn how to breathe through different nostrils and use different symbols and literally walk into these symbols. I'll get into that in a more complex video in the future. But for right now, just believe or assume that you are walking through the doorway of spirit. It's what in the tatwas they would call akasa. Now, in the Eastern system, akasa is usually in the shape of an egg, but you don't need to make it in the shape of an egg. I've used this technique hundreds of times without creating the shape of an egg, just an ordinary doorway in my mind. The doorway has to be, when you open it, it has to be filled with light. It has to be brilliant. Okay. So it can be an archway, it can be a tunnel, it can be a doorway. You just simply close your eyes and walk through the doorway, and you are surrounded by infinite light. Immediately, high flyers, after you are in this dimension of light, look for and see the person that you intend to send the message to. The person should be waiting for you because that was your intention in the beginning. Give them the message. Could be simple, like, call me. It's a good idea. Give me a text. It's a good idea. Open up your heart to me. I'm here for you. Call me if you're in pain. Whatever your message is, keep it simple. Keep it one sentence. Okay, so let's review. You've walked through the doorway of light, whatever doorway you create. You're in this dimension of light. You see your person that you want to send the message to. You send the message to them and you repeat it 3 times. Call me. Call me. Call me. And again, it doesn't have to be call me. I'm just using that as an example, high flyers. Now, here's a very important part of this. Thank them for receiving the message. Thank them, acknowledge them, respect them, and then I like to back out of the doorway. And you notice that I kind of make this closing the doorway symbolism with my hands. You don't have to do that. You can just do it in your mind, but it's best to back out of the doorway and close the door. Now, some people will ask, well, Robert, isn't this interfering with someone's free will? Well, you wear cologne or you wear perfume to attract someone to be more attractive. Is that interfering with their free will? You make a suggestion when you're having dinner, hey, try the pizza over the chicken. You're influencing them. Is that interfering with someone's free will? You could say yes. You could say no. This is not interfering with anyone's free will, because what the two of you are doing is you are creating a connection again. That's all. A deep, bonded connection. And that, high flyers, involves the two of you, both of you coming together. I know I had a person many years ago who had issues with me over a business dealing. And all I did is I used this technique. I went to them for about 3 or 4 nights in a row. And I said, trust me, trust me, trust me. Because I really wanted to win their trust. They called me and they said, Robert, we've been thinking about this business deal. And There's nothing that you have done or said that has diminished our trust in you. We want to do business with you. I was elated, of course. And that's how it works. I've used it for business. I've used telepathy for relationships. I've used telepathy to simply encourage people to feel better about who they are. Okay? Be responsible. Use it wisely. This is a powerful technique. Now, I advise you to watch the video over again so you have all the steps down. Here's some other videos to help you on your journey.